How are you? What we're going to do today is study a little bit of art and what in nature is so artistic and beautiful and natural but the female pussy. So let's draw that female pussy in all its blossoming nature. First, you start with a hole of a woman's pussy. There's one line and another. And I learned this from my good friend Bob Ross, because he would draw a lot of trees and give them their foliages. And with pussies, they have foliages of pubes. They're just like leaves. They shed as much, and they even blow in the breeze too. When you get the certain kind of winds that blow through leaves in the fall, or with queefs, it's the same thing. And you have some pubes, right? So here's this girl's pussy, right? Then you have a clitoris. Some girls, when they're aroused in certain ways, they have a pulsating clitoris. And their clit, the top portion of the vagina, enlarges itself like an absorbing sponge absorbing water. It grows like a walnut from a little poppy seed to a big walnut. And that means you're doing a good job at pleasing your ladies. I'll get to that in a moment. But right here we're studying the art form of the woman's labia. Let's say these are her legs. Can you see this? Okay, these are her legs. She's spread open. Oh, she's really feeling it. Yes. So she hasn't shaved in days. She has hairy legs. Cause me personally, I love those Sasquatch women. Look at this Sasquatch beard of mine. I like to think of myself as Bigfoot. I have a big penis. I'm always hiding away. I live in this fucking abandoned building like I'm living in a cave like Sasquatch, out of human sight and prying eyes. And when my vagina face meets with a girl's vagina, big hairy vagina, it's like two sponges falling in love. Do you have any idea how much juice this beard could absorb? Oh, let me tell you. Anyways, let's say she's got a little bit of junk in her trunk. Let's say she's spread out, all ready and willing for you, you know? And let's say she has a butt cheek here and a butt cheek here. Because she has a little bit of junk in her trunk. Can you see that? Her butt cheeks are being crushed by her body and the weight of her pussy. Because she has a fat pussy. Let me draw that pussy. That pussy fatter. Okay, then you have her big titties. Okay, let's say she's laying down, and this is the shot of looking at the bed, walking into a bedroom, and the base of the bed is facing you, and you're looking at her, at just the snatch spread out at you, like this. Like, my mouth is the snatch, and here are the pubes, and then you're walking this way. And you're looking at my pussy. It's that perspective. And these big, glorious round breasts. Oh, these are my Bob Ross mountains, let me tell you. And I love to draw mountains. Oh, and there's little peaks of the mountains. There's little ice caps. See, can you see that? I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can. And then, with any ice caps, there's always some ice, some white snow, some milk, if you will. And she's been lactating all month, snowing all over her body. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, would you look at that? So, she has her ice caps of her nipples. and she has the mountains of her breasts. And I cannot stress this to you enough. We cannot neglect this pussy. So, oh wait a minute. We need a face for this subject. Hold the phone. You hold the phone, right? 1 minute, mister. Okay. Let's draw a face on this lovely lady. Okay, here's her face. She's like this, and she's laying on the bed, but she's sticking her head up like this, past her cleavage mounds, past her walnut vagina clit, and she's looking at you. So let's say this is her face, and she's groggy. Let's say her head is tilted. Here are her ears. She has cute little ears. Let's give her little pointy ears like a little cute little elf. And I'm Santa Claus. And I want her to build some toys for me. But those special kinds of toys, you know? The ones that look like this. And they vibrate. Yeah. Well, anyways. Okay. Her eyes are closed. Here are her pretty eyelashes, okay? Oh, yes. Here's her mouth, and here's her mouth. No, here's her mouth. This is her nose. Here's her long, beautiful hair. Oh, that long. This marker is blue. So let's say her hair isn't blue like a Smurf, because that's a fantasy land and that would be silly. Let's say her hair is the closest hue color to the spectrum, brown. Okay, so we're drawing her long brown brunette hair, and she's moaning in pleasure from her lactating breasts, and maybe she's crying, but those aren't tears of joy, let me tell you. Those are tears of lactation. She may have accidentally lactated in her eyes, and she shot her own eye out, kid. So she's crying white rivers, white streams, white pastures that she can never come back from. So she's lactating in her eyeballs. She's moaning moans and notes. Let me draw a musical note for you. She's moaning these musical notes because her moaning has gone to a high yodel, a high pitch and a high crescendo. And that's what her coming has come to. Because me, the man, the greatest pussy eater on the planet, Andy Patton, knows how to hit those high notes. I have this thing called a tongue in my mouth, and I have lips, and I know how to do the job. So here's her pussy. Here's her tits. Here's her tears of Milky Way joy. And maybe, let's say, the stars are behind her in the night. Maybe she's spread on the top of a car in a drive-through movie. Maybe her date didn't show up and she just decided to finish herself off.